Hello students, today we are going to study the most important topic of grammar, that is tenses. All of you are aware of tenses. What are tenses? Tenses are considered as the roots of sentence formation, or you can say it is the root of grammar, without which a sentence cannot be framed correctly. So, to have the correct knowledge of tenses is very important. And so, today in this class, I am going to explain you tenses. So, first of all, I'll give you the introduction of tenses, that from where the word tense has been derived and what does it mean. Then I'll tell you the definition of tenses. Then we'll discuss the kinds of tenses with its definition, and then further we are going to discuss the classification of tenses and its rules and where it is used. So now let's begin. So first, introduction. So the word tense is derived from a Latin word tempus, which means time. A verb indicates the time of an action, event, or condition by changing its forms. And you all are aware of the three forms of verbs. For example, do, did, done, eat, ate, eaten, etc. So now, what are tenses? Tenses is defined as the form of verb that gives the relation between time and action. Or you can say that tenses are the verb forms which tells us about the time of an action, in which time is the duration of work and action is the work done. So we can say that tense gives the time when the action is done. Then further, as you all know, that there are three kinds of tenses, the three main kinds of tenses, which are present tense, past tense, and future tense. Now, what is present tense? Present means it is a tense which expresses an action that is currently going on or habitually performed, or a state that currently or generally exists. For example, you can say Hari eats a mango. So it is a habitual action. So you can say that it is a present tense. Then now let's see to the past tense. Now what is a past tense? Past tense expresses an action or a situation that was started and finished or completed in the past. For example, Hari ate a mango. So, Hari had already eaten the mango in the past. So, it is a past tense. Ate is what? Ate is the second form of verb. As I told you, first form is eat, second is ate, and third is eaten. So now let's move on to the third tense, that is future tense. Now what is future tense? Future tense expresses an action or a situation that will appear in future. That means the action which is going to take place in future. For example, you can say Hari will eat a mango. So here Hari has not eaten the mango at present, but he is going to eat in future. So we have used will. Or so in these kind of sentences, or in future tense, we use will or shall to express that the action is going to take place in future time. So now let's see to the classification of tenses. As you all know that there are three kinds of tenses: present, past and future. And these tenses are further divided into four forms, that is indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So it is same for all the three tenses. That is, we can say that it is present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. In the same way, we can say that it is past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. And the same is with future. There are again four forms of future, that is future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. So now let's see to the difference in all these forms of verbs or forms of tenses. So we are going to study in detail, and I am going to give you the rule and will tell you where such tenses or such forms of tenses are used. So first is present indefinite. So first we are going to begin with present tense. And the first form of present tense is present indefinite tense, which is also called as simple present tense. And this form expresses the habitual action, routine actions and universal truths. So now let's study this present indefinite tense in detail. So as I told you that present indefinite or present simple indefinite means where there is no definite period. So here the time of an action is not fixed. So to express habitual action, habit or custom. So this present indefinite tense expresses the habitual action. That means the action which you do every day, which is your habit or it is a custom. Example, I watch television on Sunday. So here it is a custom for you that you watch a television on Sunday. Then the next example is, she gets up every morning at 6 o'clock. So it defines the habit that she gets up every morning at 6 o'clock. So every day she wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So it is the habit, or you can say it is a habitual action. Now the next, the present indefinite tense is also used to talk about a general or universal truth. Now what is universal truth? That is which cannot be changed. Example, the earth revolves around the sun. So it is a universal truth and nobody can change it. So for such actions we use simple present or present indefinite tense. In the same manner, the sun rises in the east. So again this is a universal truth. Now next, this present indefinite tense is also used to indicate a future event which is part of plan or arrangement. For example, the school reopens next week. So the future event, it indicates the future event which is the part of a plan or arrangement in the present time. So it is the present plan or part that the school reopens next week. And another example, the examination commences next month. Then this present indefinite tense is also used to introduce quotes with the verb says. Example, Newton says every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Another example, Keats says a thing of beauty is a joy forever. So again, these quotes also we use says, that is, it is a simple present form. Now let us understand the different kinds of sentences and the rule that follows with it. So first, affirmative means positive sentence. Example, I play. So the rule for affirmative sentence for simple present tense is subject plus first form of verb, and in the first form of verb you add s or es depending upon the subject plus the object. Example, I play, we play, you play, he, she, it plays. So can you see the difference in all the sentences? First is I. With I, that is the first person. We have used the first form of verb. The three forms of verb play is play, played, second form, third form is played. So here we have used the first form of verb. But as the rule says, s or es is not added. Why? Because with the first person and the second person we do not add s or es in the first form of verb. Same manner, we play. So the subject is plural. So with a plural subject also we do not add s or es with the first form of verb. But in the last example, he, she, it plays. That is, he plays, she plays, and it plays. So here in this we are talking of the third person, and that is singular. So here we will add s in the first form of verb. Now see to the negative sentences. The rule for adding the simple present tense in negative sentence is subject plus does not or do not plus first form of verb plus object. Example, I do not play, we do not play, you do not play, he, she, it does not play. So negative is what? Negative sentences are the sentences in which we say no. So here with again in the same way with first person and second person, that is I and you, we do not add s or es in the first form of verb. We write do. So here do, did, done is the first. Do is the first form, did is the second form, and done is the third form. So here we have used in always in simple present tense we use the first form of verb. But with the first person, second person and the plural subject we do not add s or es in the first form of verb. But the last example, he does not play, she does not play, it does not play. So here we are talking of the third person, and that too singular. So with this we will add s. We have added es in the first form of verb do, and not also. Does not we have used, and first form of verb play we have used. Now interrogative. Interrogative are the question sentences, and the rule for framing this interrogative sentences is do oblique does plus subject plus first form of verb plus object and the question mark, because it is interrogative. So the example, do I play, do we play, Do you play? Does he, she, it play? Does he play? Does she play? Or does it play? So again, the same way. So we have used do when we are talking of first person, second person and plural subject. While when we are talking of the third person, that is singular subject, and that to the third person, then we add es in the first form of verb do. So it becomes does he play? Does she play? Does it play? Now negative interrogative. That is the question, the negative question. The rule for this is do oblique does plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus object and the question mark. Example, do I not play? Do we not play? Do you not play? And does he oblique she oblique it not play? So again the same way. So here do I with I and we and you, we have used only do, and do has come out of the sentence. It has taken the place of the subject to frame a negative interrogative sentence. Now next, let's move on to the next tense, that is present continuous. So it is a second form of present tense. So what is continuous? Present continuous tense. Present continuous tense expresses the actions going on at the time of speaking. So when we are speaking, when the action is going on, so it is called as present continuous tense. So let's see when do we use this tense. The tense is used in the following manner. This continuous tense is used in the following manner. It is used to describe an action in progress and continuity of the action is shown. That is, she is playing tennis. We are watering the plants. That means the action is going on and it will be continued. There is no definite period shown for the continuation of the action. Second, the present continuous tense is used to express an action that is not happening at the time of speaking but is in progress. That is, he is working in an MNC. Though he is not in the office, though he is not working right now, but it is that he is employed or he is working in an MNC. Another example, I am teaching in a school. So it defines the profession of a person. I am teaching in a school. Though teaching is a continuous form, but it is not happening at the time of speaking, but it is in progress. Then the third, it denotes an action that has been pre-arranged to take place in the near future. Example, the wedding is going to take place on Sunday. Next, I am going to attend the class tomorrow. Now let's see to the classification, that is the various kind of sentences and the rules which are used to frame these kinds of sentences. First is affirmative sentence, that is positive one. The rule for this is subject plus is, am, are plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. So example, you can say I am playing, we are playing, you are playing, he is playing, she is playing, it is playing. So here you can see with I we have used am, I am playing, and with we, that is second person and that too plural, we have used are, and with the second person you, again we have used are. So You can see the difference, and because it is continuous, so you will add ing in the first form of verb. And the third, for the third person, we are using it is singular, third person, that to singular, we use is. Okay, now next move on to the next sentence, that is the negative sentence. The rule for framing the negative present continuous sentence is subject plus is or am or are according to the subject plus not plus first form of verb, and in the first form you add ing plus the object. Example, I am not playing. We are not playing. You are not playing. He is not playing. She is not playing. So you can see the difference. Now next, interrogative, that is the question sentences. The rule for this is oblique am oblique are, that is according to the subject we put this plus subject, then the first form of verb, and in the first form of verb we add ing and plus the object. Example, am I playing? Are we playing? Are you playing? Or is he playing? Or is she playing? Or is it playing? Now next is negative interrogative. The rule for this is or am or are plus subject plus not plus verb first form, and in the first form we add ing plus the object and the question mark. Example, am I not playing? Are we not playing? Are you not playing? Or is she not playing? Is he not playing? Is it not playing? Now let's see to the next form of tense, present tense, that is present perfect tense. Now what is a present perfect tense? A present perfect tense is a kind of verb, or it is a form of verb which expresses an action completed in the past but linked with the present. Now we'll see that where it is used. This tense is used in the following ways. First, it is used to express an action that has recently been completed. Example, she has just taken tea. I have purchased a book. Next, it is used to describe an action whose time is not given. Example, have you done MSc in maths? Have you read Shakespeare? Third, it is used to describe past events whose effect still exists. Example, I have finished my work and now I am free. So, and fourth, it is used to show how a past situation relates to the present. Example, I have done my homework, so I can help you with yours. Now let's see to the different kinds of sentences, how they are framed. In this, when the sentences are in, or when the tense is perfect. So let's see affirmative sentence. The rule is subject plus has or have plus third form of verb plus object. Example, I have played, we have played, he, she, it has played. So can you see the difference? With first and second person we use have, that is I. With I and you we use have, and when the subject is plural we use have, and has is used when we are talking of the third person, and that too is singular. Now next, negative form. Now the rule for negative sentences is subject plus has not or have not plus third form of verb plus object. Example, I have not played, we have not played. He has not played, she has not played, it has not played. Now, interrogative, that is the question sentences. The rule for this is has or have plus subject plus third form of verb plus object. Example, have I played? Have we played? Has he played? Has she played? Or has it played? Now, negative interrogative. Rule is has oblique have plus subject plus not plus verb third form plus object and the question mark. Have I not played? Have we not played? Has he not played? Has she not played? Or has it not played? So you can see the difference. Now let's move on to the fourth form of present tense, that is present perfect continuous. So now when do we use this tense? This tense is used to describe an action which was in progress and then finished and it continued till the present time and it is expected to continue in future. Now let's see that where do we use this tense. This tense is used in the following ways. It is used to describe an action that began in the past and is still continuing. Example, they have been staying in the village for a long time. Or another example, it has been raining since last night. Next, this tense is also used to express an action already completed but whose effect is still continuing. Example, I have been running around for the job all day and I am tired now. Now let's see to the different kinds of sentences and how this tense is used in the following or in the three kinds of sentences, that is affirmative, negative and interrogative. So first, affirmative. The rule for affirmative is subject plus has been oblique have been plus first form of verb plus ing plus since or for and plus object. Example, I, or we can say in place of I it can be we, you, they have been playing. I have been playing, we have been playing, you have been playing and they have been playing. Next, he or she, that is the third person, or it has been playing. He has been playing, she has been playing, it has been playing. And the third example, Mohan has been playing. Now let's see to the negative sentences and what is the rule of framing the negative perfect continuous tense. That is, the rule is subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus first form of verb plus ing in the first form of verb plus for or since and plus the object. Example, I have not been playing, or we have not been playing, or you have not been playing, they have not been playing. Next is he has not been playing, she has not been playing, it has not been playing. Third example, Mohan has not been playing. Now the next is interrogative sentences. Now let's see to the rules of framing this perfect continuous tense in interrogative form. Rule is has or have plus subject plus been plus first form of verb, and in the first form you add ing plus since or for plus object. Example: have I been playing? Have we been playing? Have you been playing? Another example: has he been playing? Has she been playing? Has it been playing? Third example: has Mohan been playing? I hope you all have understood this present tense. In the next class, I'll explain you the past tense.